half of this.
One.
You're gonna get so many great names.
What?
All right, go for it, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh man, say it ain't so. We about to have a hard time with this draft. I can tell you right now.
Oh boy, it's gonna be better. I think. Actually, I think we're more prepared this time, and plus it's less people, so it's gonna be less like intense. Like who's gonna have who?
Yeah.
When it came to the NBA draft,
was there 5 or 6 of us?
No, it was every all-star. Like the 5 best players, obviously, like won first, and then from then on down, especially with the age like discrimination that we had going on.
Yeah, that was wild.
It got sick.
That was fun though, because I told we gotta if we ever get to release that video, because we're having so much trouble posting that video from June.
I know.
July. I know, because we did that 6 months ago. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man.
Like that video was hilarious. Like I tried to tell you guys, funny. I drafted KD or Bron number 1 overall, and then I was like, already? And then
no, you had KD.
Think about
Nate,
the
Nate had all the Lakers.
Pluses.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I was like, listen, man.
He a Laker fan. You might as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. If there's only like 10 players in the league over 30, like over 35, like you really think I'm gonna pick KD or Bron late? No, you gotta pick them right away. So I can get that out the way so that I'm not struggling. Yeah, I was the one struggling at the end talking about, I gotta take Udonis Haslem.
But that being the last pick was the funniest part of all this, because we were scrolling through that list. We were crawling through crumbs of that list, bro. And when we saw that UD40 was the last person that had to be picked, it wasn't even. I think it was like Juwan, my boy Juwan, who had to pick him last, and we were just sitting there like, man, you got a 40-year-old on your team, like he's literally 40 years old.
And he had to play minutes too. He can't even sit at the end of the bench. He had to get minutes.
He had to start like actual like
who won that draft
time, bro?
Wasn't it between me and Nate?
I think everyone voted between you and Nate, because you had all the Nets players, Nate had all the Lakers players from last year at least.
Yeah.
And then it was like a decent mix. All I know is I had Giannis and a bunch of 30-year-olds. But if we release that video now, I know I got Russell Westbrook on my team, and I know I'm gonna get lit up. Bro. I know I'm gonna get lit up. All right, listen.
He might turn the Westbrook.
He might.
Oh man, he better. All right, yo, this is episode 26 for us, and if you tuned in like 7 episodes prior to this, not less, it was like 5 episodes before this, we had done another draft with NBA players, as we had just been talking about. This time is a little different. We're doing a baseball draft. But it's not like any other baseball draft that you've ever seen before. We're doing strictly Yankees players from 2011 to 2017, the so-called misery years of the Yankees. Nobody calls it. Nobody thinks that.
No, but
nobody
you better not call it. We still had a good time, except for 20.
No real Yankee fan really calls it the misery years. It was tough to see because we were winning, 80 games a season. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's still not even the worst. We got like second place in the AL East. That was the issue.
Yeah, we'll just say that. It wasn't championship level. It was decent, but not good enough.
I think it just sucks more because Boston won twice during those times.
There we go.
Let me tell you.
That's why
did they? No, they only won one.
They
only won 2013.
2012. No,
they won 2013. That's it. They won 2018, but that's after the draft. So
that's after the fact. Yeah. Okay. But it's not like we can't forget that.
And they cheated, so.
And
shameless plug.
All right, and then we got 3 rules, just very basic. You can't have any of the Yankee All-Stars that were All-Stars within this time period. So anybody who's an All-Star between 2011, 2017, it's not an extensive list, but there's some names on there that, we'll probably point out later that you can't.
So basically no Jeter, no Mariano, no Aroldis Chapman,
no Judge. No
Judge.
Chapman is there. Chapman's there because he didn't make an All-Star team in 2018. So that's what makes it a little bit easy. That's what I was telling you before the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once
he made 2018.
Looking into it.
So that's it for the All-Stars. You have to pick a specific year for a Yankee. So if you're picking Chapman, he played 2 years for the Yankees before that, right? It was
2016 and 17, I think.
And 17. And if you pick 16 Chapman, you can't pick 17. I don't know why you would do that, but you would rather have 17 Chapman. You pick one player from 1 year, he's going to get blacked out on the list. I'll stay in control of that so that, when you guys are scrolling through, you won't see that name anymore. The last rule was that this player has to play at least 20 games within that time span entirely through only the Yankees. So whether they got traded halfway through the season and split time, but they came back and they just made the 20-game mark, they're on that list. It's not too many players that I think you're going to be looking for down there. There's a lot better names. I think better quality, better players that just show up on the list that you probably want. There's 3 rules. That's it. So if you look through our list, our 4 drafters today are me, myself, D-Rod. Of course, we have Shaniak, D. Helmer. Of course, we have the 2 illustrious guests for tonight. We have Sean. Just Sean. We just call him Sean, right? Big Sean. And then we have Nate B. Nate the Great, who's in our last draft.
That's good, y'all.
He's a returning semi-champ, I guess, because he and Shane got to split that half. I'm gonna...
Oh, Nate, I think it looks like you're getting first pick. All right, you get to choose what position you want.
This is fantastic. As in baseball position or where I'm picking in the draft?
Like 1 to 4.
I'm gonna go with 2 this time.
Okay.
Go second.
That's a smart pick.
That's a smart pick, yeah.
Right down the middle.
Oh, it's looking like Dan D-Rod. Okay.
I want my first pick.
You want number 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want the pressure off me immediately. And then I want to take my time to get to my name again.
I'm going to have to go back.
I thought the same thing at first, but I was like, yeah, I like it.
Oh, Sean better get
I don't know which one I want. That's
don't be me, please. Don't be me. Thank God. Sean, let's see what you're going to do here.
Give me 3rd.
Oh, let's go. I wanted the 4th pick so badly.
Shane wants his 4th.
I wanted the 4th pick so badly. I want to have 2 of the top 5 players. I'm not trying to do that. I have 2 of the top 5.
I'm fine. I'll take random picks.
All right.
Shout out to wheelofnames.com. They literally held us down for a second here. All right. So we have me first. We
Nate
have
2.
Oh boy, hold on.
Nate 2, Sean
Nate
3,
2,
4.
Sean 3, Shane 4.
Yeah. So just write it there, play. Yeah. Man, I get 2 top 5 players. When I tell you guys my team is going to be nasty, I hope you guys know that.
I'll take 2 top 6 players.
Okay.
We're really picking them.
Give me 1 second. I get the
10,
sound going again. And I'm sorry. I don't know.
We're all good.
We all good? All right. Well, I do want my first pick. And I specifically wanted this first pick so I could get this guy out the way. There are better players I could have wanted here, but I wanted my guy 15, Didi Gregorius.
Ooh.
2015?
I thought you said 2016. You said 2015? Oh, wait. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about
15
that.
15 Didi is compared to 2016?
It's only at the games aspect I was looking. Yeah, the WAR. Because we keep the WAR aspect at the end. If you scroll at the end towards shortstops, he was slightly better. Actually, he had a better. What was that? 17. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll take 15. Not rookie, but first season with the Yankees. That does take Didi off the list, though. So
that was probably the better Didi. I didn't realize that's probably the best Didi.
As he was older. No,
2017 Didi is the best Didi.
Yeah,
he had more homers. He had more homers.
Everyone hates Didi.
Ooh.
2015 was a we want Jeter back Didi.
I was like that, but the thing is, he played good defense overall.
So it's not even like offensively. I think 17 he hit more home runs and he slugged better. But 15 he was like raw. Everyone hates him because Jeter just left, but his defense I think overall got worse as he aged. So 15 was probably the better overall player. Hold on.
All right, Nate. Let's see what you got.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not about to do that. For me, it would have to be. I'm gonna go not the one that you think. I'm gonna go with. I don't see what year this was, but I'm gonna go with Brian Mccann, age 31 season, because of his wins above replacement, and that was key defense for me.
Oh man,
that's what it was all about. The one that had 2.8, I think it was age 31 season. Mm-hmm.
What
year
year
was that again? It had to be like 2015, 16.
I think it was
McCann that long.
Let me see.
You said Brian McCann, right?
Yeah.
2015. You said 31, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 31,
Yeah,
age 31.
2015.
Yep,
I like that pick. Also, you get the catcher out the way.
Yeah, that's why too. Yeah.
Ichiro?
Ichiro. He was only there for 1 year, right?
2 years.
Yeah.
Which year?
Yeah.
2000. Actually, no, 2.5.
Which year did you want?
2014.
2014.
Good choice.
As the two years kind of looking together, 2014 he was slightly better than 2013, even though they're very similar stats to each other.
Ooh. Y'all gonna hate me.
That was a good pick. I'm gonna hold you. That was
Y'all
great.
are gonna hate me. Okay, how do I filter this? Okay.
I have two sneaky picks I'm thinking of, and I might take one of them next just to get it out of the way.
All right, Sean went. I got the next pick.
You have the next.
I am picking 2012 Hiroki Kuroda.
I like that.
Yeah.
2012 Hiroki Kuroda.
He was one of the ones I was like eyeing for this.
Oh yeah.
Carter, right? Yeah. 2012.
2012 Hiroki Kuroda as my starting pitcher. And then give me.
Oh yeah, you got back to back.
Give me.
Yeah,
and you guys will probably hate me for this too.
Oh no.
Because I'm going off of nostalgia.
Don't say what you think I'm going to
give me 2015 Greg Bird.
Okay.
No.
I'm fine with
my
that.
God.
That was one of the two I was about to pick. So I'm fine.
That's the Greg Bird that filled in for Tech and almost carried us to the playoffs. 2015 Greg Bird. That's the only Greg Bird that matters, other than playoffs 2017 Greg Bird, but he was trash during the regular season. Give me 2015 down the stretch, 50 games, 1 WAR, Greg Bird.
Solid pick.
I'm going to pick along the same lines as Shane has. Go with the nostalgia. 1 year wonder of the Yankees, but he's only really remembered for one singular game. Give me 2012 Raul Ibanez.
Oh man, he's doing good.
This is where it matters.
As
what
my
position?
left fielder.
DH. Has to be DH. No way.
I mean,
man. I might have a heart attack. Yo, that's good. All right.
Yeah,
you said 2012. Raul is cool.
Raul Ibanez.
As my
You
left
gonna
fielder.
put him in the outfield?
He played 80 games as left field back.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad that year. He was old.
Even though
let's
be honest, this is being picked based off of ALDS Game 3.
Yeah, of course. Game 3 when he had 2 home runs.
Hello.
That's enough for me.
That's the only way you could pick him. That's the only way Yankees fans remember him.
That's the
if
only
you ask
way.
a Yankees fan today what they remember Raul Ibanez for, he hit the home run to tie the game in the wild card game. Yeah,
that is the big postseason memory from those years.
Yeah, Raul is cool against the Orioles, right? Man,
and hit the walk off.
Solid. Oh yeah, he hit the walk off. He had the walk off single, I think, right after. Yeah.
No, they were both home runs.
There were 2 home runs that game.
He hit the walk off in like the 11th.
Bottom of the 9th and bottom of the 11th.
Yeah.
Oh man. Raul is cool. Nate B, where we at?
And I think I'm gonna do it right now. Get this out the way. I saw some young dude on here as a reliever.
I'm
gonna go for it. I'm gonna take Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Well, it only has 1 year, right? 2017, right?
17, right? Because you know, I'm saying 17 because 16. Even though he started with us, he was on the Cubs. I'm gonna take him the full year he was with us. 17.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick. That is a good pick.
Really good pick.
And the reason why I'm not even thinking about him at this point is because I'm still thinking about the All-Star thing.
And the All-Star joint, yeah.
And I'm thinking about the All-Star thing. If I think about the All-Star thing, I'm like, nah, I don't know if I could pick him. And I forget in 2017, he was fully there and pitched a whole season for us. Yeah.
Yeah, we remember we signed him back. We bumped into the Cubs in 16.
Well, granted, they won a World Series, but we fleeced him because he almost lost the World Series for them.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yo, oh my God. Oh man.
Also got
yeah, we did get Glaber out of that. And Clint? Or was he still in Cleveland?
Clint was the
Clint came from
Miller
Cleveland. Yeah, Andrew Miller.
He was from Miller. Miller.
Yeah. I know there's a couple other people we got from the Chapman trade, but I don't think anyone's of any importance.
I'm taking for my center fielder 2017 Aaron Hicks.
I like that.
I love that pick.
That's good. That
was good.
We have killed most of the outfield at this point.
Yeah, you know what? We needed 9 outfielders. No, 12 outfielders.
There's probably
the top ones are gone.
There's only, I think, one decent to good outfielder that's left.
Wait, no. We're good.
Two. No,
we're good.
We're good. We got depth. A little bit of depth in there. Yeah,
we're good. We're chilling.
There's like 2 I could think of off the top of my head, at least.
Oh, we're chilling. You got to look at the list we sent you.
I know.
You got to look at the list we sent. Okay, because we got some outfitters on here.
I'm looking at both of the lists.
This is where it gets tough. I'm gonna knock out a serious position here. And I'm even gonna take a player that is not normally known as a first baseman here, but he did play 41 games.
Do not.
Yeah, 2012 Nick Swisher.
No.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's good.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know why?
My God.
And I only looked at who we had at first base.
That's why I picked Greg Bird.
Y'all better start picking first baseman because it's starting to get ugly now.
That's why I picked Greg Bird early, because I'm like, yo, we're stuck with a bunch of guys that hit 210. Like, I'm not doing that. Now the outfield is real thin already.
You wanted an outfielder? Now it's
because he was going to be my first choice for an outfielder. You just made the outfield thin. Jesus.
All right, who's next? Nate the Great.
Wait, this is gonna get interesting. I want versatility from this spot. A straight matchup problem. I'm gonna take him as a DH. Jorge.
Yeah, but this is 2011 Jorge. That's the worst Jorge. Like, that
is
the
only one.
But here's the reason why I'm picking him. I need the switch. I know, and the thing is, I need the switch. I want the versatility of the lineup. I know what I was signing up for. Right. I knew what I was signing up for. But I want to switch side. I want to get some versatility in the lineup.
I think the hardest thing to watch about always Jorge Posada is that he hits with no batting gloves. And I know every time he'd be beating the brakes off, he'd be beating the brakes off of inside pitches. He just doesn't feel vibration. Like, ugh. It made me cringe.
Have you guys ever taken BP for all that I played baseball with a wood bat with no batting gloves, with no tape or nothing? That is some of the worst. I did that when we had that random practice at BF that one day. Oh, my hands were hurt. I said, what are we really doing here?
Trying to figure out what year I was going to take of him. Based on his defensive being somewhat better here, I'm going to go as my shortstop 2017 Chase Headley.
He played short.
He sure did. What a steal.
I was trying to figure out what I wanted him. Oh wait, third base.
Yeah, I was like, Sean,
he played third.
Third base.
I was about to say, which part of Chase Headley?
I'll straight that to you because I was like, I'll take that short,
too,
but I don't know.
Busy looking, like trying to figure out if I want him to be my first baseman or not. But I was like, I'm just going to take him as primary. Just get that over with.
Yeah. It's on me already? Oh, man, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, give me. I have back to back. Oh, my God. This is not good. Okay, I got you.
You got it.
I got you. Give me 2014 Brian Roberts, second baseman.
Good move.
Nate changed my mind.
Decent move.
Nate changed my mind because I need a switch hitter in my lineup.
Yeah. Decent move.
And then give me, and y'all gonna hate me for this, because after this guy's off the list gets really bad. Give me No, it's not an outfielder. There's no outfielders left, so we're stuck regardless. Give me 2011 Rafael Soriano as my reliever.
Great.
I was looking at him and I was like, when I was making the list, I was like, why does this guy sound familiar?
That's the year he had like 38 saves because Mariano, he got hurt that year.
Yeah. That was him because he pitched in for Mariano to close games. I forgot about that. He came in twice. He was 2011, 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, give me 2012. Because 2012 was the year that Mariano tore his ACL, and he came back in 2013 for his last season. Rafael Soriano in 2012 was nasty.
That was good.
I'm telling you right now, you're scoring 2 runs max against my pitching staff. That was the year Hiroki Kuroda was nasty but didn't make the All-Star team, and then Soriano was lights out of the bullpen. Same year. And then that's the year Raul Ibanez hit the walk-off. Why? Because Hiroki Kuroda and Rafael Soriano were nasty in the regular season to get us to the playoffs.
I am going 2017 Chad Green.
Oh, was he good that year?
103 strikeouts in 69 innings.
Oh my God!
ERA out of the bullpen.
I keep thinking of Chad Green. Was it this year or last year? And he just got me.
This year. It was last year. He was hit or miss.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even see Chad Green on the list. Oh, right there, 2017. Yeah. Oh my, he was better than Soriano too. Oh man, you see, I should have done my research beforehand. Yeah,
that wasn't even beforehand. This is me just fucking going. I'm just going through people right now on the fly, seeing who's next.
That is brutal. So I have by far the best starting pitcher on this list, but my reliever is kind of shady.
Third best.
I don't know. We got Chad Green and Aroldis Chapman. I mean, I'm the last person without a reliever. It's good luck to me at least, but.
There's a couple names left. There's a couple names left.
Yeah. There's a few. I don't know if I want one now. I don't need one now because everybody else got
nobody else can pick.
Yeah, you.
I got time. It's Nate though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Nate.
Yeah. So I think, oh man, this is gonna be crazy. He was with us. His ERA was nothing to be desired of. Nathaniel Eovaldi.
Oh, he was nasty in 2015.
I like that.
I didn't. Yeah. He's gonna start for me.
Yeah.
You don't have a pitcher's duel. You don't have a pitcher's duel, Shane. That's exactly.
I don't know, because that was the year that
was Yankees,
he was nasty, but he still had like a 5 ERA, which made no sense to me.
His ERA was 4.2,
which makes no sense because he was nasty that year. But he gave up so many home runs. It was like, bro.
He didn't adjust. That's the only thing is he didn't adjust.
He only gave up 10.
Yeah.
He only gave up 10 in 2015.
Then what am I remembering then?
It's the ERA. It was the hits.
He gave up 23 in 2016.
That's probably what I'm remembering.
15. Yeah. I did 15 for that reason.
But he still had a 4 point, like he had a 4 ERA, which makes no sense because I remember him being nasty.
No, he was. And you know, it's crazy. I think he gave him a lot of hits. That was, even though the following year he stunk ERA-wise and everything, he actually gave up a lot less hits.
Yeah, but he gave up a lot of hits in 2015.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That was the only
Imagine
thing.
him.
175 and 154 innings.
Yeah, that wasn't good. But when he was on it, that little winning streak he was on 15, I'll take that one.
Oh man! All right, we might have a pitcher though for real.
Ooh, all right. This is a dangerous pick.
20.
What year is this? 13. 41-year-old Andy Pettit.
Hey,
that's pretty good. That's good.
It was like.
Did we make the playoffs in 13?
Swan song. Andy Pettit. Swan song.
We didn't. We missed it. We just missed it in 13.
I think we missed 13 and 14 because 14 was.
We missed 13 and 14.
We really missed the playoffs 2 years in a row, and we didn't like burn down Yankee Stadium.
Nah, but you know why though? Because once Mariano
I feel like that
out,
was the feeling. Yeah, it was that feeling.
You want to know how weird? You want to know how weird 2013 was? We finished tied for third with Baltimore at 85 and 77.
85 wins.
That year at all, yeah.
Oh wow.
We would burn down New York, not even just the stadium.
We won the AL East in 2013 had 85 wins. That's crazy.
Derek Jeter didn't play that year.
No, he retired in 2014.
14. I remember in 13 he was healing from an ACL injury he suffered from the ALCS.
Yeah,
so he knew we weren't making that much noise in 2013.
Because he got hurt.
That's why we weren't that mad.
He got hurt against Detroit in
2012. When he broke his ankle fielding a ground ball at shortstop.
Immediately got swept.
Yeah, that was the end of the series. That was the end of the era. Yeah.
That's what killed it. That's the moment that killed it.
That is wild. Oh my God,
we
were down bad in 2012. Think about it. We lost Mo and Jeter in 2012. Oh, that was a horrible year for you.
I remember Mark Teixeira really didn't step up as a leader either. It didn't really help. And CC was kind of all over the place too with his health and everything. So like
CC was still alcoholic. CC in 2012.
And besides 2017, that's the best postseason year of them all.
All right, D-Raj, you see your second pick now.
Yeah, we in round 5 still, and I'm going catcher. Going known steroid user 2014 Francisco Cervelli.
Catcher. Those are the only 2 good catchers. Everybody else either made an all-star team or was horrible. So we're done. That's it. My catching is going to be horrible.
Those are my 2 picks. I got Pettit and Cervelli.
That's like there's only like 2 catchers. Everybody else is either like lifetime backup.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done. My catching is going to be horrible.
Nate, it is your turn though.
All right, I'm going to address the elephant in the room though, because I think I'm just going to get out the way. I hate saying it.
Don't do it. We will have to fight. Don't do it.
I'm going to hold you.
Where is this going?
First year, this man really did it. Yep, Jacoby.
No. I knew it.
I like it.
What was that, 2015? 14?
You know, I'm going with 14 because that was his healthiest.
He was good that year.
And his WAR, that was his strongest WAR, wins above replacement. So I'm thinking about the defensive aspect. That was his healthiest year, to be honest.
I am done for. When
Played
I tell
140 games. That's the most we ever seen out of him, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he played.
It was all downhill from there.
2015 was also a lot of years, and then everything else after that was just hot garbage.
Yeah. That's why he wanted to sue.
I knew he was gonna do that. That just messed up my whole thing, yo. I'm about to just pick a bunch of mashers from now on.
I already have my choice.
Sean, you're up. Yeah.
All right. I just want to get the DH out. Like, I don't want to think about DH after this.
Sean.
2017 Matt Holliday.
Oh, yeah. Making my life miserable.
I don't want to think about the DH anymore. Give me Matt Holliday.
You guys are the worst. You guys picked both of my picks that I had waited.
2017 Yankees. I don't care.
Oh my God. I had both of those.
Who else? Yeah.
Oh, you are the worst.
Oh my God. Oh, there's only 1 year of them, yeah.
2017, 1 year.
Wow.
That was a great move.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my God. What are we working with now?
That year.
What are we working with? We have nothing.
No.
You got 2 picks. Oh man.
Okay. You gotta be creative. You really gotta be creative.
Give me 2013 Alfonso Soriano.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna put him at left. I have to pick an outfielder. I have to at least get one more. I don't have any at all. So give me 2013 Alfonso Soriano. And then give me, y'all might hate me for this move. And this is just off of my love for this guy. I don't even care about numbers. 2017, Ronald Torres at shortstop.
Oh, good pick. Good
Great
pick. I was about to take him
Ronald
at third or second. No.
Torre
it's about to be
at
like you.
What a
shortstop.
steal.
What year? What year?
Nah, that was a
2013?
great steal.
2017.
17. Good move. Good move.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So my team is looking real washed players that had randomly good spurts of time. That's all I need, though. I don't need them to be great. I need them to be good enough. Sean, y'all really.
I'm mad about it.
I was really about to pick Jacoby and Matt Holliday. I was hoping that you guys overlooked them because everyone has such a bad idea of Jacoby. That 2014 Jacoby was nasty, and 27 Matt Holliday was amazing.
Yeah, that's why I said that was a great pick. I was like, yep.
God, oh my God, I got to do some intense research right now. I got to go through this list.
I'm going to go as my shortstop, 2013 Eduardo Nunez.
No, you got my other
What
pick.
a steal. Yeah,
I want him at third. I'm really
that
lacking my middle infield.
Wait,
you said 2013?
Who'd you pick?
2013 Eduardo Nunez.
Oh, wait.
My shortstop.
Oh, that's actually smart.
Oh, at shortstop. My fault. Look at him. He's playing first base right now.
Yeah,
That is, I literally picked that only because Shane just picked Torres. I'm like, I don't want to deal with trying to figure out a shortstop.
Yeah,
I think at this point it's just like Jason Nix, a bunch of like random.
It's getting worse.
Two game spurts, get sent down, coming back up.
Oh, please! I need to last one more round, bro.
This is yo. Yo, this is tough because I see them and I'm like, I think I want to do this, but this is going to be a dagger for somebody if I pick him. I'm going to play defense with this man because he give me some infield life. Give me Martin Prado, the 2.1 WAR.
2014 Martin Prado, you said?
Yeah.
That's the one guy we got there. And at what position? You said short or no?
No. I'm gonna do him at
second.
I said second, right? I think I said second because I like him there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I was able to filter out in my mind who I saw with my next two picks because I think I have my second and third baseman ready. Third base, I'm gonna take first. 2017 Todd Frazier.
That's a good one.
That's
I was
really
great.
Yeah.
Kid from Tom's River.
Is he even on the list?
I don't even have a third baseman. What am I
was
doing?
Looking at third baseman afterwards. I was like, where is Todd Frazier? Where is that half year in postseason Todd Frazier? Thumbs down, Todd Frazier.
Thumbs down, Todd Frazier. Listen, that 2017 Yankees team was something else, though, too. I'm going to pick this guy just because of the name, and I saw him already there before, and I'm going to sign him for a 4-year contract and hope he develops at this position. Tyler Wade, second base.
Oh, you are the worst.
I like that. That's a good
one. Man.
Got some young guns, got some old
negative
guns.
Point
I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm hoping for the progression.
LA Angels legend Tyler Wade.
I don't know, but really,
watch him hit 26 home runs because they're gonna bat him leadoff right before Mike Trout. He's gonna hit 26 home runs.
I want him and Velasquez to be their middle infield this year.
Oh, there's no way.
Be the best middle infield.
There's no way. There is no way.
Got everyone. Yeah. All right. I got my two picks. Nate, you're back.
Jason
Ooh, yeah.
I had no
shortstop.
Well, to be honest with you, you could have waited because nobody else could pick a shortstop.
But that's exactly why I didn't want to take no chances. Because I know.
So somebody could have picked him for third base or something.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly why. That's exactly why I said,
hold on.
He's going to be playing shortstop for me.
Shortstop, who'd you got again? Jason Nix, what year?
I think it was 2012.
I forgot he even played for the Yankees.
Since nobody can pick him again, you sure you don't want 2013 Jason Nix when he had a .7 WAR?
That's what I was talking about. 13. I mixed it up. My fault.
Oh, okay.
That was the one I was talking about. .7 WAR. That the year. Yeah, not the .2, the .7.
Yeah. So 2013 Jason Nix. Okay. Sean.
Get it out of the way. I'm
yeah.
going to go 2015 Chris Young as my center fielder.
Yo, I should have never went with the fourth pick because Sean is taking all of my picks and is getting me tight. Granted, I didn't get to choose anyway, but man, oh God, Sean, me and Sean think exactly the same, and I don't like that because that's exactly who I was waiting on.
I'm so happy I don't have to think about my second baseman or my starting pitcher to the end. I just have those locked in. I have
Young outfield, right? Yeah. 2014.
I said 15.
Yeah. You said 15.
15. They're similar stats.
All right, but you want 15? I'll give you 15.
Yeah.
And then Shane.
Okay,
Shane, I'll work on that, and then you get your players.
What was my drafting idea now? Now I'm stuck because he really messed me up. All right, give me. This is not the smartest draft pick. Give me. No, can't do it. I can't pull the trigger on that yet. Who do I even need? I need outfield and I need the third base and catcher.
You're really bugging for letting them good catcher go.
Hey, all the catchers at this point are the same, so it doesn't even matter to me. I'm not even in a rush.
I know. Oh shoot.
Okay, this one's not too bad of a pick. I can do this without feeling bad. Give me 2012 Eric Chavez.
Ooh.
Ancient Eric Chavez.
Wasn't he supposed to be the coach? One of the coaches?
He was supposed to be the hitting coach, and then the Mets probably gave him some outlandish contract to be their hitting coach.
Yeah.
Because he signed on with the Yankees and was like, I'm out. Sorry. So give me 2012 Eric Chavez, and then give me, oh God, this is getting real bad really fast. Okay, this is not the worst pick ever, but it's not very good to me, and I am getting a little nervous. Give me the man that who should be in the Hall of Fame right now, but they're giving him no love. But his defense, even at 98 years old, will probably still be top 5 in the MLB. Give me 2011 Andrew Jones.
Oh, good pick.
Good late pick. I saw it.
Give me 2011 Andrew Jones, and we're gonna play some defense. He's gonna cover the ground. Put him in center. Put him in center. Still, he was the left fielder at the time, but there's put him in left. Put him in left.
Yeah,
I have faith that you guys won't pick the person that I want to pick.
That arm was so solid. You're not wrong. I'd have left him at left. You leaving him at left?
Yeah, left field.
You know what's crazy? The little brief time he did right field, he was solid too. You can't go wrong with that pick. Amazing.
Wait. So Soriano is my left fielder. I just peeped. So yeah, Andrew Jones got to be the right fielder. I'm not putting him in center though. So just switch. Just fine because there's no
specific. You can put him wherever. Yeah.
So Andrew Jones is my right fielder.
I'm picking someone based on not how good they were, but how infuriating they were that year.
Oh hell. Don't do it. No, this works.
2017 first baseman Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
No.
My guy hit 40 home runs with a 208 batting average.
Yeah, that was dumb.
The 2017 first baseman position was.
Oh my God.
All the angry phone calls about. Well, how is Chris Carter still on this team?
They wanted his head on a stake outside.
And rightfully so. He was horrible.
He was trash. Yeah, no, he was memorable is the word. In a good way or a bad way is how you define it.
But he wasn't good, but you remember him.
We remember him. There. We remember. Nate, you can wait on that last first base pick, but you and me were in the same boat.
I'm not taking a chance on it. I feel like you're trying to talk me out of it, and that's exactly why I'm going there. Like, I'm going there. So it leaves me a little bit to be desired. He bats left. Nah, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to change my mind because he didn't have as much errors as my original first base pick was going to have. I think I'm gonna go Mark Reynolds. for first. I think I'm gonna do it
first. That's a good pick. I won't lie to you. Ooh, this list is getting real dry, real quickly.
Hey, we got two more picks after this.
I'm sorry in advance, Shane, for my for whatever I pick as catcher.
Oh no, go for it. Because all the catchers at this point suck. So there's nothing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to take whoever's there. Oh,
we're
man.
cooking with grease. Y'all gonna hate me for my pick.
You know what? Oh God, no, I can't say you know what even to that. All right, I'm taking two outfielders here, and technically they're the corners.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah. This one's kind of random. I'm gonna take the first one's 20. Just what year is this? 11. Chris Dickerson.
Oh God. Yeah, oh, that's the wrong one to pick. That's the wrong one to pick.
I know that wasn't coming back to me. Good.
I'm going by the WAR.
I'm gonna give you a heads up right here. The guy had a 400 on base in 26 games in 2012. Pick that one because if you ever continue that for the whole year, his WAR would have been nasty. So I'm letting you know right now. Pick 2012 Chris Dickerson.
Actually, 2011 was higher by 0.1.
Hey, you're not listening to me. He batted 260 in 2011. He batted 286 with a 412 on base percentage. His OPS plus was 197 that year. Pick 2012 Chris Dickerson.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Shane might be right on that one. I ain't gonna hold you.
He only played 25 games. He only played 25 games in 2012, but he had a 197. He had a 197 OPS plus.
His slash is unreal here. Yeah. He only did this in 25 games. How did they let him do this in 17 plate appearances? He scored 5 runs. All right, I'll take him, but my other outfielder is just a shot in the dark. But, I'm going to give him a 4-year contract, see what he can do.
Let's see what he can do.
2017, Clint Frazier.
Oh, well. Isn't that the year he had, some crazy, head concussion symptoms or something like that?
That was this year. Right now.
No, wasn't 2018 too? He missed most of the year with it. There was a second year.
It was 2018. So. I think it was 18. It wasn't 19. He was there, but it was 18.
In 17, he played 39 games. He actually played the most games. It was 18 where he got hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. He actually hit better in 18, even though he was hurt. But he played a lot less games. 17 ribbies, 31 hits, 43 strikeouts. But it's the Yankees. We deal with that. 43 strikeouts. It's just strikeouts.
Dwayne Wise.
Yeah, he was the one other guy.
Yeah. For my outfielders before, without just all-star games.
2012.
Yes, sir.
I got to look up lineup versatility as well, because if you got all righties on your team, you get knocked down because of that. Because we see what that does to the Yankees now.
Yeah, you're
dead already.
I might have the decent split. I got Wade, Swisher, Cervelli, Didi, Hicks. I don't even know what.
Let's talk about this.
We'll do that after.
Yeah, we gotta do that after. He's a lefty.
A couple good lefties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. So we're good. Go ahead. Who's it on now?
Sean, you're up.
There for most of the years, mainly just the backup catcher, but Austin Romine.
It's fine with me.
That's not bad.
Fine with me.
I wish he knew how to play offense.
2016.
I was about to say you have to go as close to now as possible because the late Austin Romine 2018, Austin Romine 2019, Austin Romine was nasty. But early years, Austin Romine, rough.
Austin Romine was just a backup, but he was a great defender.
He was clutch. Every time we had to play extended time, he would hit bombs for us. I'm surprised he wasn't good on the
He played
Tigers
for us for a while.
Yes, he was on the team for 7 years.
Yeah, for 7 years.
Yeah. This is 2013, 2012? Yeah. No, 2013. No, 2011. What?
He was on the team for a long time.
Man, was there for a while, yeah. I
mean, what is he?
Because remember, they wanted him to be the starting catcher, but then they signed Brian Mccann, and then right when Brian Mccann got bad was when what's his name? Sanchez came out of nowhere. So they were like, Austin Romine, who? Because they drafted him in the second round. He was supposed to be.
He was here.
Yeah, he was supposed. Remember, they drafted him in the second round. He was supposed to be the future of our team.
He could. Yeah. It's crazy because he dead could have been. But that Gary Sanchez offensive emergence was really what is the.
And look where we are now.
I wish we had stuck it out with Romine because Romine was actually well rounded.
No, but you got to think about
the same.
You got to think about it like this, though. You got to think about it like this. Gary Sanchez, at his best, is one of the greatest hitting catchers of all time. It's Yogi, Johnny Bench, Mike Piazza, and you're searching after that.
Don't play Uncle Buster like that, man. Don't play Uncle Buster.
Like Buster Posey, you're right. Yeah. I forgive me, Buster Posey. In my head, recency bias. Recency bias.
I think maybe Salvi can still be up there too.
Yeah, but remember, Salvi was super inconsistent though. Before this year, he was like 15 home runs, 10 home runs, 20 maybe. He got
hurt. He was hurt the last. He was hurt 3
all
years.
the time.
Yeah.
So think about it. Hitting catchers is Mike Piazza's like number one. Then you have Yogi, you got Johnny Bench, you got Buster.
I say Bench because Bench was a problem before he got.
I'm not naming them in order. I'm just saying like all. Okay. And then after that, you got like I don't even know what Roy Campanella's numbers were, but was he even like nice like that? You got Posada, who's like all time. Gary Carter, but like half of these guys weren't like elite hitters. They were just game changers behind the plate. Yeah. Jorge Posada was a game changing hitter, but everybody else was just nasty behind the plate.
Yeah, most catchers in history, if you like even delve into it, are all like transitional guys anyway. Yeah. Like they play 1-2 seasons and then they literally can't play anymore.
Forgot about one guy.
Yadier Molina, don't you?
No. He's not a great hitter. He's an Iron Man.
Caller,
I'm talking about we forgot one guy that was an elite hitter. Forgive me. The all-time great first baseman, Joe Maurer. You can't forget about Joe Maurer.
It's a good thing you said first baseman because he did not play catcher after like 2014.
Part of me think that was a mistake, but I understand.
Oh, big mistake. They wanted to make him last forever, but he got on first base and hated baseball so much he was like, "Man, I'm out of here. Man. I can't do this no more."
Yeah,
I can't. And I'm like, I can't even be mad at him. So I'm like, really.
If they left him at catcher, he would have had. Let's say he started. When did he start? In 2004, 2005,
4 or 5. Yeah, 4 or 5.
If he kept no, because remember he was on the team in 06. He was the MVP in 07. He should was it 07 or 06? 07.
No, it's 04. Yeah, it's 04. You're right.
And then 06 was the year when Justin Morneau stole the MVP from Derek Jeter, and that burned me inside because Justin Morneau was not that good that year. He just had 40 home runs.
He was just hot. That's what
he's up for the ballot this year, right?
Jeter was the top player in that league from start to finish. And they gave it to Justin Morneau because he had 40 home runs. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That hurt me, man, because I was like Derek Jeter never won an MVP. Granted, he didn't need it. But he never won an MVP because of that.
But low key, didn't he? She should have won in 2000 in a lot of degrees too, though, when you think about it too.
Man, like stuff like that, because like I understand, like Jimmy Rollins, 07 should have never won MVP that year. Jimmy Rollins was not good at baseball that year. All he did was lead the league in triples and had 800 at bats, and they were like, "Oh man,
nah, the hitting streak. It was a hitting streak, bro. It was a hitting streak,
bro." But he was not the best player in the National League that year. He wasn't.
Know. You're not telling me anything I don't know.
What year was that? 2007, right?
Yeah, I agree.
His own teammate Ryan Howard was better than him that year. But because Jimmy Rollins went nuts with the triples, he had like 26 triples or something crazy that year. And it was just like, oh, he got to be the best player in the league. Like, come on, now, that's not fair. All right, who's next?
You got 2 picks.
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Wait, no, there's no way.
Yeah, because Sean just picked Romine, no?
Romine, yeah.
Yeah. So, you got 2 picks and you get the last pick of the entire draft.
Oh, because we did an even amount of picks. I'm like, you should have the last pick of the draft, Dan.
It's odd numbers. That's why you have the last pick, because it's 11 players.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it should have been. You should have done it. Oh, that sucks. I'm thinking I would have had the last pick in the draft too. I mean, you would have had the last pick. So your team's gonna be better than mine. Oh, that sucks. Okay, give me. I can wait on catcher. Give me
outfield.
Okay.
Thin.
My outfield is just going to be a bunch of washed guys who were elite defenders. 2013 Vernon Wells.
No,
I saw it. I saw it.
Field.
Oh
Center field.
my god!
Because he was still running them down. He was still running them down. So I'm chilling.
His offense kind of stunk. Yeah,
his offense was horrible. He would
100%
on this team. He would be my number 7 batter easily.
Oh, okay, all right.
He would not be anywhere near, middle of the order. Just put him at the bottom. He wouldn't be 9. That's Torre. Torre is my number 9 batter. That's his spot. Leave him there. But give me 8-hole Andrew Jones. I mean, not Andrew Jones, Vernon Wells, and we're chilling. All right, and my last pick of this round will be.
Actually, hold on, Kane. We can make it even, and I can get a last pick if we do like one bench guy.
Okay, let's do one bench guy because I'm like, this makes no sense.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's literally all the scrubs.
I'm saying I shouldn't have the last pick of the draft when I wasn't the first pick. It's a snake draft.
In the snake draft, the last pick goes to the first picker.
And this could be your big
make or break bench
bat.
Yeah, because you gave me you just told me 2012 Chris Dickerson, but if he's hurt, then I gotta play the bench guy in the scenario if he's hurt, right?
Okay. Give me.
This is your. Next pick.
My last pick of this round or first pick. Give me. I'm telling you this right now. Do not hate me. Give me. Okay, I'm just gonna pick catcher now because lie. You guys would never pick this guy as your bench bat, so I'm chilling. Give me what's his name as my utility man. Okay, give me
what name first of all?
Rob Refsnyder.
Yeah, I knew it. As soon as we mentioned bench people, I knew who exactly I wanted. And if it was 2021 Rob Refsnyder, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah, he could start for me.
He could start on the bench.
He was nasty. Yeah. He was nasty this year. But give me utility man because he played every position for the Yankees.
Yeah,
it felt like. Give me. I'll probably go with 2017 Rob Refsnyder. Or what year was recent? Okay, give me 2015 Rob Refsnyder.
Yeah,
my guy hit 302 with a 348 on base percentage, 2 home runs, and 43 at bats. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
2015 is good.
OPS plus a measly 132.
Yeah, measly.
512 slugging. My guy was nasty that year.
God.
All right. I could probably even put him in the outfield low key, but I'm not going to.
He could be an outfielder, but you are right. You don't need any other positions. Rob, 17 was bad. That's good that you switched that.
I thank God that I chose catcher last because now I'm in no rush.
No,
there's no way you guys will pick a catcher as your bench bat. Like all the catchers on the list suck.
I am picking someone.
Mine's on steroids.
Might be slightly better than Chris Carter. It could also play the outfield. I am taking 2016 Tyler Austin.
Oh, good pick. Good pick.
Is it though? And he was.
Wait, but you want him on the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah. Similar spot.
That's a good bench bat, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That wasn't. It was him and Judge. No. That
Judge
2016,
hard, but they were bad.
That end of 2016, the end of 2016. No, that's when they lit it up. That's when they made a name for themselves.
Remember, Judge
home runs on their
they hit
on the first day.
Yeah, but Judge struck out 78,000 times in the last 2 months of that year. Like Judge was bad. He struck out 50 times in 100 at bats.
I will also say he may have sucked back then, but he was the best hitter for the U.S. team at the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
This year.
Oh.
He went to
and
Japan.
His wife is a model. He's winning.
He went to Japan and is actually not doing that bad now.
Yeah, he signed a 3-year deal, a 3-year extension. Like he wants to come back, but he's nasty.
Wasn't that his dad who complained about him not getting playtime in the outfield? 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him because he
OBJ senior.
Because they instead of playing him at first base, that's when they had Chris Carter. Put Tyler Austin at first base.
Oh,
Tyler
man.
Austin is a better hitter, a better fielder, faster. What are we
And
even
Chris
thinking
Carter?
about?
Chris Carter was not even a competition up there, and they wanted him on a stake.
No, you know what they wanted to do? The Yankees didn't want someone to come in and be better than Greg Bird because they knew Greg Bird would be nasty. Greg Bird was hurt.
They were waiting for Greg Bird to come back, so everyone was like the stopgap until.
Instead of just putting Tyler Austin there, and if he's good, he's good, because Greg Bird came back and was horrible. So it was like, yo, we could have saw what Tyler, and then he went to the Twins and was actually good.
Yeah, that I remember.
And then everyone forgot how bad Greg Bird was that year because he hit one home run in the postseason.
And what people forget,
17, and everyone was like, he's
forget,
still the first of the future.
It was the one against the Twins.
Think about it. Think about what he did. What did Tyler Austin do that year too?
Miller, Cleveland.
What did Tyler Austin do that year too?
It's
My
17?
boy went after Joe Kelly's head when he got hit, and we forget about that. My boy was angry.
He almost reignited that rivalry 15 years later.
No one was doing that since A-Rod Veritek. We didn't have a Yankees Red Sox moment.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And that's what it was like, man, that sucks because we really missed out on something. Because Tyler Austin, I'm not going to say he would have been nice, but, you know, who's our first baseman?
He embodied.
We had to search. Yeah. We had to get lucky with Luke Voigt now. Tyler Austin, you never know. He could have been our first baseman. Yankees never gave him a chance. And now that they're changing the hitting philosophy, watch them go sign him. He's going to come back and be amazing.
All right. It's what it is.
Literally.
I know it's not going to be hot. I know it's not going to be hot in the hot corner, but I'm going to trust him there. Give me Kelly Johnson.
Oh, that's a good
pick. I remember him being pretty decent.
Yeah,
you could have even used him at first base and switch him. Kelly Johnson at first and Mark Reynolds at third, because Mark Reynolds was a nasty fielder at third.
Yeah, but you know it's crazy at that point. Mark Reynolds you more at first at the time.
Horrible at third that year.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. He came to the Yankees and couldn't field the ground balls, and he put him at first base, and he was nasty.
All right, I get 2 picks, and then we start our second to last. Yeah, second to last round. Man,
never
adding the bench spot.
Yana Hervis, one of my favorite calls.
I'm going with a reliever, even though I don't really need right now, but I'm just gonna get it out the way. I'm going with 2015. Oh good. Oh no, I'm good. 2015 Adam Warren is my reliever.
Pretty good.
That's good.
We'll get the relievers rounded out of here. That's fine with me. Honestly, I think we were good with relievers the entire time. Like I told Shane in the beginning, relievers was, I think, the most depth position that we had overall.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like starters, we were chilling. Like we all got. Well, Sean didn't pick a starter yet, but
I'm honestly between 4 people.
Everybody that we had was good enough.
I don't know which one of the 4 I'm gonna pick.
Like he has good starters left.
Yeah, there's some great starters. Yeah, I'm gonna say great, but there's some good steals right in there. Yeah,
there are some good names.
Yeah, there's some good steals left in there, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
This is bad. All right, first base, but he's gonna play DH for me. 2013 Lyle Overbay.
Yeah,
Lyle Overbay. Yep.
That's like the only guy left, so you kind of had no choice.
Yeah, no choice. That rounds that out. That's fine with me. I'll take him. He's going to strike out.
I wanted him as my DH because he was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, but he struck out every single time. Every Yankee at bat he ever had was a strikeout, even if it was a hit. Yeah.
I know how to take by default in the outfield. I know my next
the bench.
Nate, Shane, this is exactly what the NBA draft sounded like.
Yeah.
Like
when
6
we got
months
to this
ago.
point,
when we got to the last 2 picks, we were like, "What are we doing? What is this?"
My pitcher's going to be good.
You know what? I have a lot of faith in Sean because Sean's been simmering on this. He's letting this cook.
I still don't know. I have 4. I don't know which of the 4 I'm going to pick.
He can chill with his starting pitcher. Oh my God, there's names.
There are some good names.
Yeah,
there's names on this list.
They'll be there. He'll be right in the mix. That's what I'm saying.
There are some good seasons left.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I know.
I'm happy to say I still got the best starting pitcher.
I didn't think anyone was going to take him. I was gonna take him early, but I'm happy with how this ended up.
Yeah,
I was hoping nobody would see him or people would overlook him, but yeah, that was I think.
That's why I picked him with my first overall pick. I said I gotta get out the way.
He was my pre-draft number 1 starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, who's it on now?
It's Sean still. So you got outfield.
It's Nate.
It's on Nate. It's on Nate. Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this in outfield just by default. He didn't give me any offense, but I'm going with Brennan Bosch.
Brennan Bosch. He was there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. Short career, but I mean, I like his batting average. He had 275. Didn't give up too much errors. So I'm like, all right, good outfield pick because I can be versatile. I was going to ask y'all this. Can I be versatile with the bench to the point where if there was somebody left on the mound I could use, could I go that route too?
Wait, no. They gotta be position player. Yeah, okay, you're not about to put like Michael Pineda as your bench. Like,
no. They gotta play a spot. Yvonne,
on my bench.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, man, that'd have been so nice. But now just as we asked.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. That's taking it too far. Oh man, there's nobody left to pick for your bench. Like we're stuck with some weirdos. Like
that's why I went with my bench. Just get that out of the way. Figure that out.
Okay, we're good. Well, it's on you, Sean. This easy work now.
I am going 2015 as my second baseman. 2015 Stephen Drew.
Nice, great pick, Sean.
I was wondering when somebody's going to take that man out.
I saw him.
No, because
I saw him.
You guys took your second baseman early. I've been sitting on that.
Like my second,
I thought about Stephen Drew, but I was like, Martin Prado to me in 14 was a better defender. I was like, let me take him while I can get him.
I had Brian Robb, but he came to the Yankees and he was 2014. That was late in his career, but he was still good. So I was fine with my pick, but that's a good pick.
Yeah, I saw him when I was going for Wade. I was thinking about my future and not really my starting, but that's a good pick. Shane, you got 2.
I got my last 2 picks. I'm going 2015 John Ryan Murphy.
No, you took my bench.
Now you guys, have you looked at his stats from 2015?
Good pick.
In 67 games. 277, 327, 406, OPS of 734, which for a catcher might be elite at this point, and 100 OPS plus. So he's a league average, and that's all I need. He just has to be league average.
I still remember him more as CC's 3,000 strikeout. I still remember.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that too.
He's my DH. He's not my catcher. I mean, he's my catcher, not my DH. He's my catcher, not my DH. So at DH,
took my bench guy though. Yeah,
my last pick is going to be a name, purely a name. This guy might have been the single worst Yankee ever, but just off of the fact that he was imposing in the batter's box, give me 2013 Travis Hafner.
I like.
He was a name. And he looked with that.
He was still a threat. Yeah, he was still
a threat. He struck out every time. When he got in the batter's box, you knew he was there. So that's all I need. I'm about to put my lineup together from now. Y'all about to hate my lineup.
Yo, if oh gosh, the version of him like 5 years before. Oh
my God, my lineup. If we had 5 years earlier for everyone in my lineup except for Greg Bird, John Ryan Murphy, and I would say
Rafael Serrano,
Rob Refsnyder.
He was not good. He was not good in Tampa Bay.
He was good in Tampa. He wasn't elite, but he was good enough.
Yeah.
Give me Dodgers Kuroda from like 2007, nasty.
Yeah.
Give me 2008 or 2009 Brian Roberts, nasty. Give me 2007 Eric Chavez, nasty. Andrew Jones any year before he got to the Yankees.
ATL.
Nasty. Blue Jays Vernon Wells. Give
Monster.
Me Nationals. Give me Nationals Soriano, nasty. Travis Hafner from the Indians.
Soriano.
I don't even have to go back to the Yankees. Just give me 5 years.
Yeah, man, give me 0102 Soriano. I'm good.
Yeah. Hafner's a beast when he was in where was he? Cleveland?
Cleveland, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Telling you. All right, Sean, it's
Crazy.
on you to pick your pitcher.
Who's
this
your
is
pitcher?
what we've all been waiting for.
All right, so I had a lot of names to choose. I could have gone like someone like Phil Hughes. I could have gone Michael Pineda. I'm going with someone that I am still very high on. Someone I still think is going to be a great pitcher. Someone who had a good bounce back 2021 year, but had a good rookie 2017 year as well.
Yep.
Give me 2017 Jordan Montgomery.
Jordan Montgomery.
I forgot about him. I saw his name in the thing. No, as I was making the list, I saw everybody else.
2017.
Yeah.
2017 Jordan Montgomery was nasty.
He was good in 2017.
And that's why I don't understand why the Yankees don't like. Why is he not looked at as good? Like most pitchers around the league. Yeah, like
I'm
remember,
so happy he
the only reason he
had a good year again.
His numbers don't look elite is because the Yankees don't give him run support ever. So he loses every game he pitches in, but it's usually like 5 innings, 3 runs. That's good.
Don't pitch him at Fenway. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Just don't
pitch him. That's it. Yeah, that man gets killed. That's kind of why I didn't go for, because I'm thinking about my rival games. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to me the obvious one. I haven't seen anybody pick him yet. Young Dervis Solarte.
Jan Hervis. Never nervous. Jan Hervis.
Because he's
where did he end up?
Infield.
He went to the Padres and was actually amazing on the Padres. He went to the Padres and had like a 26 home run season, hit like 40 doubles, was nasty. And then he just fell off a cliff after that. I kind of felt bad.
Yeah.
Last pick, Mr. Irrelevant. Who are you going with?
Yeah. He might be irrelevant. Honestly, there was a name on here that I saw that you mentioned the 5 year ago thing, and I was like, man, 5 years ago, this pick would have made every single aspect of sense. Now it doesn't, especially when he played for the Yankees. I'm gonna just tell you who it is because I'm not picking him though. It was Kevin Youkilis. He played like 30 games.
Who's the other bench bat I was thinking?
Because if you
look,
I ain't gonna hold you.
If you look at, I'm just gonna tell you because you already said you could pick him still, but if you look at your lineup, you could use him. Tough lefty and your team is almost neutralized. Tough lefty and you're stuck with Todd Frazier. That's your only line of defense. Because remember, Aaron Hicks is not that good of a hitter from the right side. You have Nick Swisher, who was nasty from the right side. I'll give you that. But you have Todd Frazier, 2017 Clint Frazier that did nothing. And then you have so it's Nick Swisher, Todd Frazier, maybe. So if you
17 Frazier just didn't play a lot of games. But he didn't do
because
nothing.
He didn't deserve it.
Yeah,
you had Gardy Party.
Was stacked.
We had Gardy Party, Aaron Hicks, and Judge.
And Gardy was still super relevant in 2017. So that's why he didn't get any play. He was on the bench for most of the season.
Aaron Hicks didn't even start 2017. It was Ellsbury.
He was hurt. No, what do you mean?
And then
he started the season.
No, because remember, right field
knocked out.
Right field that year, the competition was between Judge and Aaron Hicks. And they put Judge in right and put Aaron Hicks on the bench. And then Ellsbury got hurt in like May or beginning of May. And then they put Hicks in. So that means
but Hicks was still good in 17, though. He wasn't terrible. He still he helped them push for the playoffs.
You just picked Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier didn't even see AAA that year. He came up for like 20 games.
No,
and then
he was on the bench most of 17. He was still there. He made, especially towards the end of the season.
Remember, we had this conversation last time. The Yankees do not put people on the bench that they want to be, that are top prospects. They come up to play and then they get sent back. Like, who's the guy? Center fielder, the guy that should be starting.
That's been their route.
Yeah, either you come up to start.
The last few years,
and the Yankees are really good about that. Like, you'll get called up and they'll put you in a tie game in bottom 11 as your major league debut just to make sure you get in the game. So it's like, that's why Clint Frazier, he was doing that. He used up a bunch of options that year and just kept getting called up and down to get one at bat and get sent down.
Worst case scenario, he's in my 8 or 9 spot because it's either him or Cervelli.
That's true. Yeah, that's really true.
At the end of the day, like he hit terrible. He hit terrible, but he was defensively younger, wasn't as hurt. But he was still on the bench. He played 39 games for the Yankees. He was in 39 games for the Yankees.
But that's what I'm saying. You could use Kevin Youkilis. I'm not saying to do it.
That's 36-year-old Kevin Youkilis, who literally was a ghost.
That batting stance walks up.
That's why I wanted him. That's why I wanted him.
Everybody goes, man. They have flashbacks to 07.
The Moneyball scene. They call him the Greek god of walks.
Yep. That man was not taking. Listen, he's a smart batter. But down to the end, he was a smart batter though. I thought like if you picked him, nobody could be mad at you.
You know what? I got mine. Because when Cervelli goes out with steroids, I'm taking 2012 Chris Stewart.
That's who I was gonna pick as my catcher, but then I saw 2015. No, I picked 2015 John Ryan Murphy. Don't try to mess me up, brother. I just saw you put 2014. Put 2015. I was like, wait, you got the wrong John Ryan Murphy.
I think 14 was better.
I think 14 had a better batting average, but he played a lot more games in 15 and had better on base and better slugging.
2012 Chris Stewart. That's my
Mr. We're in 2022. We're in 2022, and baseball is all about on base and slugging and OPS and OPS plus. So you can have a 300 batting average, but if your on base percentage is 305, what did you really do?
Nothing. You got hits, but you didn't get on base anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I played somebody MLB The Show. They had 12 home runs with Tatis and 12 RBIs. That means all solo shots. That doesn't hurt me. You can hit a solo shot if you want.
He pulled a Bryce Harper through April and June this year.
Yo, Bryce Harper this year had like 20 home runs and 35 RBIs.
35 RBIs.
Yeah, mad solo shots. Yeah, but you look at the Phillies. Nobody was getting on base for the Phillies.
And he won MVP because at the end of the year, he went nuts. He had like 25 home runs and like
I'm not just hitting solo shots
RBIs
anymore.
the last 3 months of the year. It was crazy.
All right. I'm looking at the rest of this list. It's all pitchers. Literally, it's all pitchers. If you picked anyone else, you're looking for a bad spot, bad loss. Bench.
Mason Williams was decent. Ramiro Pena is giving me good vibes right now.
That's a name.
Remember that name. Brendan Ryan. Brendan Ryan was nasty. Mm-hmm. He was a good defender, elite defender.
I was thinking about Brendan Ryan. Elite. But I was like, nah, give me Solarte because he played more games.
Yes.
In the infield in general.
You had who else? You had Dustin Ackley. Second baseman from the Mariners that we got with Ichiro, I think. Who else is a fielder that could have been in there?
David Adams.
Casey McGee was. I remember him. Ballhead Casey McGee was nasty.
You talk about him like he's Kobe.
No, because there's a difference. Because Casey McGee with hair on them other teams, he hit for more pop, but he was not getting on base like he was on the Yankees. Granted, he was horrible. Don't get me wrong. No, he was still getting on base a little bit. Who else is a name fielder wise?
I don't know if you saw.
I'm surprised nobody picked AJ Burnett.
Because look at the year.
I know.
That's a year like a 6 ERA.
If you're looking at like just that year, he doesn't make it.
Yeah, no.
Over like
we had Bartolo Colon.
I was hoping Sean was 38. Big sexy. I was hoping, and he said,
I like Montgomery too much.
Yeah, you made the right choice, but I was hoping you said, "Give me Bartolo, last pick of the draft."
I mean, it was honestly probably going to be either Montgomery or Phil Hughes. Or Ivan Nova's rookie year.
I was going to say Ivan Nova. Yeah,
that's one of those three. All three were solid years.
I was hoping somebody said Freddie Garcia because Freddie Garcia was my guy that year.
Yeah, he was solid.
2011. Freddie Garcia was nasty. It's really all pitchers left.
Yeah,
that's wild. I'm really trying
Pineda, 2014 Pineda, 2013 Nova, 2011 Garcia.
Richard Blyer still kicking. Richard Blyer. Oh my God, he's still in the league.
All right, are we doing the last spot, which is just lineup?
Make your lineup. You don't have to put it on the screen. Make your lineup and read it off. Just leave that on the screen so we can see.
Are we going in order? My first?
No. I'm saying you take like 30 seconds to write out your lineup now. So that
I was gonna say I'm gonna write it too. I gotta write it. I got sticky notes on my desk. I gotta make sure this is looking good.
Let's be real. By all means, it's your team. You can switch it around now. Put him at first base and have Chris Carter off the bench, even though any late game, you're done. Oh no, my lineup is bad.
I like my top 4 after my first.
My
four.
top
I like my
four,
top 5.
Was,
I can't even go that far. My top 3 are nasty. Everybody else just fell off a cliff. Oh, this lineup is not winning a World Series at all. But we're gonna be spoiler. We're gonna play spoiler to a lot of teams down the stretch.
I'm just glad that I don't have to think about who my leadoff hitter is.
Me either.
Same here. Same here.
Oh God, yeah.
Sharpie in my leadoff, man. Feeling pretty 500 baseball with my team.
Mine might even be less. That's kind of
if my team makes a 500 record, I'm getting executive of the year, and I might actually switch over to the Yankees and Red Sox.
Oh my God, this team right here.
This team, mind you, I think 2 or 3 of them probably are on steroids, even in this era. All right, let's read them off. I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lead off, Hicks, switch hitter.
I don't know, man.
I'm going 2 Todd Frazier, 3 Lyle Overbay.
What are the positions?
4. Oh no, they're listed there.
Oh, you only gonna say outfield?
Overbay's DH. Hicks is in center.
Okay, center, got you.
Hicks is center. Frazier in left. Dickerson in right.
Okay.
Todd's
you sure you want to do? Wait. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Left field, Clint Frazier is the worst fielder in baseball. Right field, Clint Frazier, we've seen it, was a finalist for the Gold Glove. You might want to switch it.
They're alternating. I'm talking about a Clint Frazier that hasn't had a concussion yet. This is a Clint Frazier that has not had a concussion
2020
yet.
Clint Frazier was after the concussion, after this second level of concussion, and he was a finalist for right field Gold Glove.
Dickerson's what? He throws lefty?
He throws lefty. I'm telling you, you might want to switch it. Put Clinton right and put Dickerson in left.
Well, if that's just based on the outfield, that still doesn't change my lineup. But if I switch him, yeah, he throws left. I'll switch him. Frazier in right, Hicks in center, Dickerson in left. Because I do like the lefty option in left field. Takes a better angle to the ball. Clinton right, better numbers. I'm not going to argue that. My lineup though: Hicks 1, Todd Frazier 2, Lyle Overbay 3, Nick Swisher 4, Didi 5, Cervelli 6, Dickerson 7, Clint 8, Wade 9. I don't hate it. Listen to this though. Lineup goes switch, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That will either kill me against an elite pitcher, or that will send me straight to the playoffs because nobody will be able to functionally pitch against me. That's it though. I'm happy with that. Aside from switching out the right fielders, I think my team is pretty all right.
All right. This is gonna be like for after 3. I'm just swinging in the dark, hope for the best.
Yeah.
I'm going for Ellsbury to start. Liked him as a base runner that year too. Interestingly enough, because he generated the most walks, he was the most patient. I don't still like him in this spot. I'm doing Knicks, Mccann 3, Posada 4, switch hitting versatility, Prado, Reynolds. I was even thinking about switching Reynolds, Prado, but I'm going to go Prado, Reynolds, Johnson, Wise, and Bosch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Bosch, I don't know if pronounce his name.
I think it's Bosch.
I'm going to leave you. But it's Bosch? Okay, so I'm going to leave him at left, Jacoby center, and I'm going to put Wise at right.
So what I would do, I would put Jan Hervis at short.
Over Kelly.
Jason Nix in the outfield, because I think he played a little left that year.
Not a lot.
Put Brendan Bosch on the bench, because Brendan Bosch
on the bench.
I don't know. He's a little giving me sketch vibes. I don't really remember.
But that's why I left him at 9. Because he generated enough walks, but I know I'm not going to count on him to hit.
You can count on Jan Hervis to hit. I remember him hitting a bunch of doubles.
And I was the only, I guess that was the only reason why I was like, I thought about it. I was just like, it would have been a good switch. To start a defense, I want Solarte to be my late game fielder on Baseman. Because you got to think
2012. He didn't play outfield in 2013.
Who?
Right.
Jason
Hicks.
Hicks did not play an outfield.
Oh, he
didn't.
didn't.
12.
He played in 2012.
That's why I left it.
Oh,
That's why I left it as is. That's why I was leaving it as is. I wanted Solarte to really be my versatile guy, the one that worked the count late in the game if I need to frustrate the reliever. In my late game situation, Solarte.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what? I do like your 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Because if you needed power hitting at the late game, you got Brian McCann,
That's
Jorge
exactly
Posada,
why I did it.
Posada, and then
That's
Mark
exactly
Reynolds.
why I did it.
Mark Reynolds,
and then Mark Reynolds 5. Yeah.
I was thinking about Reynolds 5, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That spot to me, 5 and 6 could go either way because I like Prado as a pure hitter at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's just like frig. You can't lose. To me, you can't lose. But if I put Reynolds at 5 like I originally wanted to,
that 3, 4, 5 would actually be like could win you games 3, 4, 5. Because Mark Reynolds was still getting home runs. He was still hitting home runs at the time. Yeah.
I'm gonna put him back at 5 because that was my original idea. So I was like, I'm gonna put Reynolds back at 5. I'll make Prado 6, Johnson 7, Wise 8, Moss 9. Late game, Solarte.
Yeah, that's all you really can do because everybody else, you can't put Jan Hervis in the game because he's not better than any of your other infielders.
That was my thing, right?
Unless you put him in for Kelly Johnson, but Kelly Johnson was not too bad that year. He was bad. Don't get me wrong. He was bad, but like he was
2014, he was survivable. He was serviceable, yeah.
Sean?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I got leading off my right fielder, Ichiro.
Who would have known?
Second, I have my DH, who's going to be Matt Holliday.
Right-handed.
That's early. Okay, I think I'm getting behind that. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Third, left-handed left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Oh wait, okay, you lost me there.
Fourth,
I get why. It was
fourth,
2012 Ibanez. I get why.
Switch hitting Chase Headley.
Right.
So I would have put him 2, and then I would have dropped that. Well, let me hear the rest of the lineup because I would have put him 2, then drop down Matt Holliday to 3 and put Ibanez 4.
Sean is doing though, because number 3, get him the at bats, he could start the fire. I like it, and he did a lot of that in 12. I like it.
I have shortstop right-handed Nunez. 6th, I have Stephen Drew, lefty at second base. 7th, I have Tyler Austin at first base.
Oh, either way.
8th, I have my catcher Austin Romine, and then 9th, I have Chris Young.
Oh, you had to bat Chris Young. I thought you swapped him out for Austin.
No, I swapped out Chris Carter.
Oh no, okay, yeah.
At first base.
Yeah, I see it.
That's decent. Yeah.
Chris Young, he may not have stolen a lot of base with the Yankees. He did have some speed at some bits, so get him on base.
Oh, Chris Young, yeah.
That was yeah.
No, okay, so I do see the middle of the lineup thing. I actually forgot Headley was a switch, but
right.
I think that it makes sense. Yeah, I had to put Hicks as my switch first, only because that's where he is. He's almost staple in the Yankee lineup as like Ichiro is a first right now.
It makes no sense to me because he's not a leadoff hitter. Granted, he gets a ton of walks, but Yankees will force that man into the 1 or the 3 hole. It makes no sense.
But when he gets hits, like solid, like makes solid contact, he's on a hit streak. There's a reason why he's a one hitter. It's because it's Judge backing him up, and Judge is going to get him to score or at least move him advance. If you have him 3, you have who is it? Either Voit, Stanton if he's like DHing. It's I guess the hitting aspect. You want to move the guy over, and he's still decently fast. I have Wade at the bottom of my lineup. Who did you have at the bottom of your lineup again, Sean?
I had Chris Young.
Chris Young, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Sean has the best lineup. It's not even close.
You think so?
It's not even close.
I think it starts off wild. Like he's gonna get a ton of hits 1 through 5.
You gotta remember the Chris Young.
I don't know.
The Chris Young. Well, maybe it's not this specific year.
It's
Chris
not that
Young,
specific Chris Young.
But Chris Young
when he's on base, so
was hitting moonshots for the Yankees for a stretch.
Low key, I remember.
If that's your number 9 hitter, we're cooking with grease. There's nothing there's no hole in your lineup except for Chris Carter.
Yeah.
And did you put Tyler Austin?
He put Tyler Austin.
I didn't even.
Tyler Austin is the worst hitter in your lineup Eduardo Nunez might not be a on base machine, but he gets hits. So you bat him 7th or 8th like you did, and he's nasty.
Yeah, when he went to Boston, he lit up too. And if you sign him per se to a 4-year contract, like I'm doing with all my guys, you're gonna get production out of that guy. Like it's worth it. It's worth it. I like his lineup. I liked it.
Say yours again one more time.
Hicks,
just read it off quick. Yeah.
Frazier, Overbay, Swisher 4, DD 5, Cervelli 6, Dickerson 7, Clint 8, Wade 9.
It's not bad either because I like what you're doing with Swisher there. Oh man.
Swish has to be my 4 guy, I think. Because DD's not
I know
DD
it's by
yet.
Default. Yeah, I know it's by
DD's
default.
not DD yet, and Cervelli's on steroids. He's 6 holder. Overbay is a 3 only because he's a power lefty, and that's kind of where I'm going to keep him in the lineup. I don't think he could hit cleanup.
I think you should switch Swisher and Overbay because Swisher was still getting on base. Like it wasn't crazy, but think about it now.
What year? 2012. He was still getting on base.
Hicks walks.
Yeah.
Todd Frazier strikes out or hits a home run. There's no doubles. He could get you a clutch hit though. If Hicks walks on base. This is first inning. Guaranteed first inning.
First
Hicks
inning. Fine.
is gonna walk.
Yeah.
Todd Frazier is going to strike out or hit you a home run. Right? So what happens after that?
Overbay either strikes out or hits me a home run.
No.
And Swisher gets a hit.
No. Overbay is going to strike out or hit into a double play.
No,
This is Yankees Overbay. Don't forget.
I know it's Yankees Overbay, and he had his 1 year. I think. Hold on, he played how many years for the Yankees though? Because it was more than one. It was more than 2013.
I think it was just one. He started.
If it's just 2013,
I think he started. Yeah, that's his full year. That's only his full year.
Yeah, I only see the full year.
2013, I believe. Oh, he signed some else.
Because I'm thinking that Lau Overbay, yeah, he was giving off good vibes, but he wasn't like Lau Overbay was a Joey Gallo first came to the Yankees and kept hitting into double plays after only hitting into like one in his whole career. Like that's
on the Yankees. On the Yankees, he didn't even hit his career. He hit 16 double plays, which is a lot. He still had 175 total bases. He hit 240, 293 on base. He didn't walk a lot. That was a problem. Man. But he had a 400
would still be my cleanup hitter.
And a 688 OPS.
Bat him cleanup and give me Nick Swisher 3.
Nah, I get it.
Swisher's a better cleanup.
I can't do
especially
it,
this Swisher. No, this Swisher's a better cleanup.
But you want to guarantee your 3 best hitters to have the most at bats. That's why you put him 3 and put Overbay 4.
But they'll get at bats. They'll still get at bats because if Hicks is walking, that's still 1, 2, 3 hits. After that, I'm saying Swisher's to 4.
But I'm saying, so say you do this. Like I said, Aaron Hicks gets a walk, and then catastrophe happens, which happens often. Todd Frazier double play. Lau Overbay strikes out. Now Nick Swisher's leading off the second inning instead of coming up to try and continue. He wouldn't. Overbay would have never struck out.
That just sounds like an everyday Yankees scenario. That happens every single game with them.
Why do you think they put Judge second?
For the same reason
why they need prototypical cleanup hitter. No, you put him second because he's going to get on base for you. Way more.
But that's what I'm saying. He's going to get you hits.
Bro. Yeah. You got to put Swisher 3, bro. I'm trying to think about it. Swisher got to be a number 3 hole hitter. Has to.
Yeah, but Swisher's my best hitter right there in the 4.
You want your best hitter batting 2 or 3. That's what you want your best hitter. You want your RBI guy batting 4.
Shane, low key.
That'll be Swish. If I have my RBI guys,
Lau Overbay's RBI guy.
No,
and it's not even close.
No,
Lau Overbay is the RBI.
It's not close the other way. No, it's not even close the other way.
I can't get behind that, bro. No, I have really good vibes from Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher 2012 had 93 RBIs to Lau Overbay's 40. You're not even close in that RBI category.
Okay, but you gotta think about it like this. Lau Overbay is going to end the inning before Nick Swisher comes up. So it's not even worth it.
Best case scenario, Nick Swisher hits a solo shot And then we got Didi and Cervelli and Dickerson, who may still even get on base.
No, bro, I can't.
They may still even get on base.
I'm sorry, I can't get behind that one. Okay,
bro, because
hold on.
I can't get behind that one.
Go ahead, Nate.
Nah, I understand what you're saying, but D-Rod, I like the move because you got to remember Nick Swisher is switch. So either way, he's coming in with an advantage to clean up.
That's why you bat him third.
No, I hear why you wanted to bat third, but Lyle was not versatile on base.
Then why would you want to guarantee he comes up? No. It's so backwards.
I do see it only because, yeah, the switch hitter and the guy who's going to get you most on base is your third hitter. Yeah. But Lyle Overbay for the Yankees that year, the only reason why I remember his name is because when he hit home runs, he was an offensive hitter. Like, he was getting everybody who was on base home.
Nah, bro.
He wasn't walking, and he wasn't getting his own individual hits.
That was my
but
thing.
Him scoring some runs.
I can get why Shane is saying that, but fam, you need an RBI hitter. You don't need a home run. Our problem is that we kept relying from the home run from 2 to 7.
Then why put Overbay third? Because that's all he could do. He had 40 RBIs and like 20 home runs. Like, he's only hitting home runs.
The year before was a better Overbay. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I said. I understand. That's what's killing us about the thing. Like, Lyle Overbay the year before, you put him at 3.
Only 13 Overbay, I thought.
No, I'm saying the year before he was on the Blue Jays, I think, and he was still nasty.
Yeah. Actually,
for me,
12.
For me, my lineup would have been, I would have forced Didi to be 1. Granted, he wasn't good Didi yet, but he showed potential. That was the first year we looked at Didi and said, we don't need. That was the first year. Yes, it's not a good move.
To be the leader?
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a good move, but you got to.
You shut off D-Rod's lineup. No.
So here, you got to hear me out.
My sound went out, but go ahead, keep going.
You got to hear me out. I'm saying you got to put Didi batting leadoff, and only for this. This is the only reason.
Wait, you're still talking for me?
Yes.
Oh no, hold on. All right, go ahead.
So, and this is the only reason why I'm saying this, because really and truly, your best RBI guy, if we're looking back, potential-wise, is Aaron Hicks in terms of like what he really could do with the bat in his hand. So I would just force Didi to be leadoff. Or really and truly, y'all saw Chris Dickerson's numbers from that year. He was nasty. Bat him leadoff, and then you put Nick Swisher 2. Then to break up the switch hitters, you put Todd Frazier 3, Aaron Hicks 4, or you switch Aaron Hicks and Nick Swisher 2 and 4. And then the rest of the lineup is just, they're all trash anyways. You might as well just throw them anywhere. But I don't know, bro. I feel like forcing Nick Swisher to be a 4-hitter when you know he's not guaranteed in that bat in the first inning is almost kind of scary. You want him to come up in the first inning.
This 2012 Nick Swisher is the last Nick Swisher that we see who's actually a productive player. Because every other Nick Swisher after that is his dead years.
Yeah.
This Nick Swisher, I'm going to use him as my 4 guy because I know if any of the 1, 2, 3 guys get on base, I'm getting somebody home, at least with the 4 spot.
Think
the
about
3
it like
spot
this.
only makes sense because then the rest of my lineup is going to have a dent. If I hit Overbay 4, that's going to kill whatever. If he hits leadoff 4, that's worse for Didi, Cervelli, and Dickerson, who's following him. Also, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm trying to get behind it, but I can't.
I like my lineup with the switch right, left because I don't think there's any pitcher in baseball who's gonna be able to come out and face that.
Mine is basically the same thing. Mine is basically the same thing.
You gotta share your lineup.
I gotta share my lineup. Okay. So I had to make some changes because I looked at the numbers from that year.
Your lineup is terrible.
And no, it's not. No. The lineup, the lineup can get by.
The lineup was 08, 09.
If it's a different year, your lineup's good.
So my lineup can get by. So lead off.
Hitter might be 2015.
My lineup. Oh, and you'll see why. So lead off, I got Brian Roberts, switch hitter, slap hitter at that point in his career. He was productive for the Yankees. He wasn't great, but productive. 2. Nostalgia, Alfonso Soriano. You got to bat him second. You have to. You have to. Because no one else can bat up there. You have to. Unless I'm putting Ronald Torres number 2, you have to bat. You have to put Soriano number 2, right? Number 3.
It can't be told us. Yeah.
It can't be Ronald Torres.
No.
Even though he was a hits machine, he batted like 300 for the Yankees like 8 different times, it felt like. But number 3, you got 2015 Greg Bird, number 3 hitter. Guarantee him an at bat in the first inning because he was nasty. And then number 4, you have Andrew Jones, who hit for power. He did not hit for average at all, but he was hitting bombs for the Yankees that year.
I mean, by
right?
that point is crazy.
Yeah. By that year, he was hitting bombs, no contact, right? Then just to have a name and to split up the righties at the bottom of the lineup, Vernon Wells batting 5th. Black hole in the lineup. He's going to strike out every single time. Not playing any defense in center field. Probably the worst defensive center fielder in the league that year. He was bad.
Was he also on steroids? Was he on that list?
No, he wasn't on that list. All right,
I'm thinking of another Blue Jay though.
He might as well have been because that
was. And then you have third baseman Eric Chavez batting 6th to split up the righties. And then you have 3 straight righties at the bottom of the lineup because I had to take out Travis Hafner. He batted 202 that year.
Oh no!
So you have John Ryan Murphy.
DHing.
No, you have John Ryan Murphy at catcher, batting 7th. Rob Refsnyder at DH because he batted like 286 that year with like 800 OPS. And then you have Ronald Torres at shortstop, batting 9th as my second leadoff guy. He's going to get on base. He's going to get a hit because that's just what he does. And then Brian Roberts is going to get another hit. And then Soriano is going to hit an absolute moonshot.
You know what's crazy? I would have thrown a curveball and said, you know what? Switch out. So that's crazy. I understand why you did that for the at-bats purpose. But boy, if you want to clean up hitter you can trust, because he did do that thing in DC.
You guys got to remember.
He did that thing in DC. Now, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying,
what sense is it to be a cleanup hitter if no one is going to be on base ahead of you? That's why they batted Judge second, because Stanton strikes out too much. So he had to bat him second because it's him and DJ back to back, and then Stanton, you can clean up.
Convo for another day. That's a whole other convo for another day. Why that man's just in that spot at all? Go ahead.
Granted, Aaron Judge went absolutely nuts when he was the 3-hole hitter this year. I think he batted like 400.
That's exactly why I would have him.
What happened when he was a 3-hole hitter? Nobody was ever on base. Nobody was ever on base.
That's terrible. That's the worst.
So it was like he had to bat second so that Stanton could have a chance to get some RBIs. When Judge was batting 3 and you had Luke Voigt batting 2 for like 2 weeks, you had Stanton batting 2. Granted, when Stanton batted second, that lineup was nasty. But you got to put your best hitters 2 and 3 in the lineup. You have to. And I'm not talking about contact. I'm talking about best mix of both. DJ's clearly the best contact hitter on the Yankees. That's why he bats the leadoff. Brian Roberts is my best contact hitter on this team. Bat him leadoff, nasty speed, fast, and he plays elite defense.
But that's why Jacoby. That's why I was like that year, Jacoby. That's why I said it was a no-brainer because
you had to use Jacoby.
Even though Wise had decent speed,
he's not going to get on base.
He's not gonna go at the steal rate. I'm thinking about that too. Like I want when he get on there, when they pitch it from the stretch, I want him to disrupt that man's pitching mental approach because dang, he really could do this.
What did you have Chavez again hitting? 7 or 6?
Who?
Chavez.
6. Right after
6.
Vernon Wells. So that's the start of the lineup again. He's
my
real
I see why. Yeah, I see why. Because I was gonna say you could literally move him up in place of Soriano.
No.
The reason why you put him there is because you can't have Wells and Soriano back to back.
No, you can't have Wells and Soriano back to back. You can't have Andrew Jones, Vernon Wells, and then John Ryan Murphy, because all you got to do is bring in a nasty righty, and that whole part of my lineup is done.
None of them were hitting at that point on the Yankees.
Exactly.
They were old or like way too young and inexperienced.
My Yankees.
I see the start of the lineup aspect. Yeah.
My team right now is the 2021 New York Yankees. 2 runs, but the pitchers are only gonna give up one. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I see it.
Corota was nasty.
Corona's gonna get you like 6 innings, no runs, 9 Ks.
And Soriano's gonna close the game out.
Close it out. Y'all gonna either lose 2-1 or 3-2, or win 3-2.
Exactly. That's all that matters. The Yankees made the playoffs.
2021 Yankees.
The Yankees made the playoffs.
Down the stretch, it's gonna get scary.
Oh God, I would have to make
that's my thing.
Listen,
I would have to
with
trade.
these teams, we only play like 25 game seasons because that's all they're gonna be able to last. That's all gonna be able to last.
I'm the best team on paper for 25. You guys have the full season teams. I have the 25 games. Take your best 25 games, and I'm winning the World Series.
That's what I was. I'm not gonna hold you. That's why I picked the way I did. I was like, I'm thinking 100, 150. That's what I'm thinking.
I picked people that had great short spurts. John Ryan Murphy, 60 games. He hit 300. Like, that's what I was doing.
Can't win the World Series in April.
You can't. But you can lose. You can lose it in April though. Dang, so I would say honestly, the best lineup names wise, I would have to go Sean. Like, like he stole all of the guys that I wanted.
Picking third worked out so well.
I'm telling you, like. Oh, man, I had a bad strategy this time, man.
I think even in that stretch of Yankees, 2011, 2017, like these are the guys who at least bar Chris Carter.
Yeah, Chris Carter
without Chris Carter is probably getting the most hits on any Yankees team in that 6-7 year stretch.
Other than
you picked all the hitters.
Like Jeter was getting
other than the All-Stars.
Starling Castro, 2016 Starling Castro was getting hits, like stuff like that. But everyone else.
Yeah. I have the lineup that people's feeling for, like, please.
That's the only reason why I have Wade at 9.
Yo.
Because I'm like, Wade at 9, all he's doing is laying down bunts down the third base line. I don't need him to do anything else.
Stop it. We've seen it this year. He cannot bunt.
He had 2 bad games, but if he lays down something solid down the third base line, easy single.
Tyler Wade is easily the worst bunter in Major League Baseball. I'm pretty sure Judge can lay down a better bunt than Tyler Wade.
I don't know about the worst in Major League Baseball.
Yo,
you got to be at least a good bunter to play for the Yankees, even if they don't bunt.
Tyler Wade showed us time and time again that guy forgot how to play baseball many times over the last 2 years.
But most of it was just terrible at bats.
It was only a stretch in like August this year where Tyler Wade was nasty. Tyler Wade got picked off like 8 different times in 2020 and 2021. It wasn't until August where I was like, okay, Tyler Wade needs to be our starting shortstop. They should have started him and put Velasquez off the bench in the wild card game. Tyler Wade would have put together a better at bat. I can tell you that for sure. Sean won. I give it to him. Sean got this one. In my opinion, y'all can vote. Y'all can vote. But in my opinion, Sean got the best lineup.
I'd say short term, like I said, Shane, you probably had the best short term lineup.
Oh, short term. Give me 25 games and I'm good. Yeah, easy.
25 game season, your team's lasting. Anything more than that, they all get hurt. Like 26 or 27.
Thank you. I was about to say, not even falling off. They might still
they get hurt.
Productive. Everyone's on the DL. IL.
Limbs falling off the bones.
My team has a good WAR.
And then good pitching. Your team's pitching you have the best pitching.
So
like, this is small ball. This would be the New York Yankees. This would be like the New York Yankees.
Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out.
Hold on. I would be the 2015 Ovaldi was not the guy, but over time,
no, he has
one of the best pitchers right now. Chapman, the best closer in baseball.
Postseason, other than any clinching game for Chapman, he has by far the best postseason pitching. Andy Pettit is the best postseason pitcher on the list. Then it's Eovaldi. Then it's Corota, because we haven't really seen Monty that much. And then it's Monty. Bullpen.
You know what's crazy? Remember, Corota really wasn't that impressive in the postseason.
But that's what I'm saying. We haven't seen Monty at all. Really,
you're right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, you can't really say that. Right. But Andy Pettit is like the greatest postseason pitcher of all time. And then you have Eovaldi, who went nuts in 2018 for the Red Sox.
If I'm ranking it,
game 2.
But you couldn't afford to have gone. Yo, bro, you can't afford to do that. You know, it's like my man Jabba Chamberlain. If them flies ain't swarming and destroying them in 07, we surely seen the Red Sox and getting our payback for 04.
Yeah.
We surely was gonna get them back in 07. Freaking nuts.
And we would have swept the World Series too, thinking about it. Because 07, 07 was Joe Torre's last year, and that was Jeter at second. I mean, Jeter at short. You had A-Rod at third, which was 54 home run A-Rod. So he was nasty that year. Second base was Cano, prime Cano. Then you had
in 07. That's crazy.
Yeah. First base. Who was at first base in 07?
He wasn't a DH by that point.
Giambi? I think Giambi was. Let me see.
It was either Giambi or like.
Dear Lord, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, Jason Giambi?
No.
My gosh.
I'm not pronouncing it. I'm not even.
Doug Minkiewicz?
Yeah,
Doug Minkiewicz. I was going to say that. Doug Minkiewicz. That was my guy. He used to do splits at first base almost every time somebody threw it in the dirt.
Oh, my God.
Giambi was DHing because Giambi as a first player fell off the map. Yeah. That's why they went with Minkiewicz, because he was a better fielder from that spring training. I remember.
Yep. So then you had, who was the outfield that year? That was
Hideki, Melky.
Matsui was
Bobby
still
Abreu.
There. Bobby Abreu. So our center fielder was, who was that? Brett Gardner.
In 07?
No, he started in 08.
07 was Melky.
He just retired. Oh my God, my guy. He just retired.
Oh, he just retired. Yeah, I just saw his name
like
too.
Last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts.
My lineup is small balls. I don't care. This is the Yankees that everybody wants. You give me all the meat and potatoes at the top. We give you nice dessert. We'll give you on base to start it over again. We'll frustrate you. But that's about it. I know I'm not winning this. I just drafted so that I wouldn't get fired.
To be honest with you, your 1 through, like you said, your 1 through 4 is nasty. Even though that Posada was bad, like he's still Posada. Like when he walks in the batter's
middle
box,
of that
you still
lineup.
know he's there.
In the middle, right?
So your 1 through 4 was nasty. Like my lineup was just bad all the way around. Like I had no shot to win this. Like I said, short spurts. Give me dog days of summer. Just keep us afloat while Aaron Judge is on the IL.
Summer's good for the older folk. Yeah, summer's
exactly.
good for the older folks. So Andrew Jones would have been killing in the summer.
I looked, and Vernon Wells played third base that year.
At some point,
What sense did that even make for the Yankees in 20? What year was that? 2013. He played third base. He played first base. He played right field.
A-Rod suspension.
I was like,
what is going on? And that was the end of the season.
That was something else. And he had some of the worst defensive numbers like ever that year in the outfield. So I'm like, man, if he's my center fielder, good luck. Like any ball you hit anywhere other than directly at them might not get caught to any of my outfielders, because that was a washed Soriano, washed Vernon Wells. Andrew Jones was still getting it.
No, Andrew Jones was still a great fielder.
He wasn't fast enough to play center, though. That's the only thing. All I know is I didn't win this one. I now know pick the number 3 pick, because you get everybody at 3.
It always works out in the middle. Always works out in the middle. Every draft we've done so far.
I just like having the wraparound picks. That's why I just didn't want the.
Because you get 2.
Pick. I just didn't.
If you get 2, you good.
Pick. Yeah. Who'd you pick number 1?
Didi, 2015 Didi.
That was your number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
2015 Didi. Granted, it made sense because there's no other shortstops, like at all.
Yeah, looking back at it,
look at the other shortstops.
There's no other shortstops.
If I had 2017 Didi, he would have been my 3 or 4, and that would have made sense right there.
Final thoughts, and then let's get out of here. It's 1 o'clock. This
God, it is 1. Yeah, we hit 3 hours. Everyone, let's go. two drafts in a row.
Zombie.
Give my team. My team's not going to win it the first year. I'll tell you that much. You all know that. Give me 2 years. I might have the best team out of everybody here. 2 years. 2 years to develop. Everybody on my team might be solid.
Without knowing what they actually did.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that Clint Frazier
has crazy. That's true.
And on top of a concussion.
I'm telling you, 2 years for my team, everyone's retired. No one left. I'm playing with the AAA Yankees right now. Like, oh my God!
Listen, you You probably
I'm
only
done.
have what? Torres and Bird.
Bird,
Murphy's
and
still kind of around, I think.
give me
Bird's on the
Torres,
Rockies.
Bird, John Ryan
Poe's
Murphy's
on the
still
Phillies.
there.
He's on the Pirates, I think.
Rob Refsnyder. Andrew Jones is my hitting coach, outfield coach. Andrew Jones is like assistant GM somehow. Like, this team is bad. Hey, but Hiroki Kuroda got us Tanaka. So I will say for sure.
Yeah.
I will keep Hiroki Kuroda if I have just the idea of Tanaka in my future. I'm good. I'm chilling. Sean, last night notes on your team, and Nate, yours too.
I feel like I could have done a lot better at first base. I think Chris Carter, I picked it as a joke, probably shouldn't have. But at that point, there wasn't really anyone left.
You did get Tyler Austin out of it, so that's not too bad of a loss.
If the 20 game limit didn't exist, I wanted to pick as an even bigger joke, G-Man Choi.
G-Man, the legend of G-Man Code.
6 games in 2017.
Yo,
G-Man Choi, that's
my
crazy.
boy is the Garrett Cole assassin.
Besides,
Every time they play, it's a home run. All right, Nate, final thoughts.
All right, I'm looking at my squad. I have a healthy infusion of youth and veteran, to be honest. So if I'm gonna look at it 2 years down the line, like what y'all been doing, I have a shot. But I'm really gonna be the New York Yankee Tampa Bay Rays field with small ball. But I'll tell you what, get the right manager in there, in 2 years will be something special. Especially with McCann.
Who's the manager?
And the manager, I ain't gonna hold you. For this kind of team that I know they're already fundamentally sound on defense. So I'm looking at.
It has to be a Yankee manager though. Of the last,
I know.
The
last 30 years, right? I'm still thinking either Buck Showalter, or because I feel like Buck Showalter is perfect. But if it's not Buck Showalter, I might go with Girardi. I think this is the kind of team he would have wished he had, a defensively fundamental team. Mm-hmm. And all you have to do is just coach the offensive game up. This is a defensive, fundamentally sound squad.
All right, that's good.
I like
my manager would have been Joe Torre, because he's the only one that got a lot of the old guys. Like he had Tim Raines as his bench bat, like pinch runner, Hall of Famer Tim Raines as his pinch runner. He got a lot out of them old guys at the time. So give me Joe Torre. Give me Joe Torre, bro.
Pops. Yeah, what? Really freaking Davis. Yeah, Joe Torre. Yeah.
Some old guys came to the Yankees and got a second wind, and they were like, "Whoo, we can play again. Let's do it."
Even Strawberry, bro.
Strawberry was still kind of low-key. Like he wasn't like prime 86 Strawberry, but like 96 he was still pretty good. He didn't start, but he was pretty good.
Especially with 2011 to 2017. Joe Girardi managing to play over 500 ball every
That's
year.
true. He had all these guys, these bums, and was still killing.
Joe Girardi.
Joe Girardi would have been him or Buck Showalter, to be honest, for me. I love Joe Torre, but there's none of the core four outside of Jorge Posada that you're working with. I don't know how good of a manager he is with young cats. He's good with
your team, 100%. Yeah,
absolutely not. It's either Buck Showalter or Joe Girardi.
All I know is everyone on my team is decrepit at this time. So give me a guy I've seen. He took all the old guys to the World Series over and over again.
Even the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Mirrors at the end. Yeah, Joe Torre, of course. What about you, D-Ron?
I think every manager would be infuriated with this team. I think my best bet is Girardi, only because, again, he had these guys, and because he's more of a defensive-minded coach, and this team would need the most work probably on defense. Hitting-wise, they'd probably hold their own, but defensively, I think they're probably a lot worse.
Hey, but at the same time, the Yankees' defense this year was actually pretty good.
Yeah, with the exception of Gleiber, with the exception of the right side of the infield when DJ was not playing.
Yeah, you gotta clean that up.
No, because think about it, like, who played first base for the Yankees the first half of the year? Jay Bruce, who was not a first baseman. And DJ. Who else did we have? Now, who played first?
Remember,
DJ was at second base consistently, because remember, Gleyber was the shortstop. Who was that?
He had to switch off on first. He was definitely at first a couple games.
For a couple, but like that's DJ. DJ's a good fielder, so he's not really the problem. Who was at first?
Not Luke. It was Jay.
Jay Bruce retired in April, so it couldn't have been him.
We didn't have Voit and we didn't have Rizzo. Mike Ford wasn't up at all.
Mike Ford
I really think it was DJ. I really think it was DJ. I think that's what messed up DJ.
It had to be DJ.
I think that's why DJ. That's why I think DJ.
So it was Mike Ford.
Offense suffered.
Okay. So Ford. Yeah, but Ford played 22 games. Like, what was the first month or first 2 months?
Remember.
Chris Gittins.
Yeah, Chris Gittins.
Chris Gittins.
Yeah. So you gotta remember, Mike Ford is really well. Let me not say he's really good, but he's good defensively. Chris Gittins is Chris Gittins. He's there to hit bombs.
He's a hitter.
And then you had Jay Bruce, who wasn't a first baseman, and then DJ's good defensively. So first base defense wasn't really a problem. Second base is DJ, nasty. Shortstop was the worst defender in baseball, Gleyber Torres. Third base
so hard to believe.
Gio, so Gio's in a vacuum. And Gary Sanchez was good this year.
On defense?
Yeah, like you didn't look at him like, oh my God, he's horrible.
Other years, yeah, compared to the other years, all right.
Yeah, like
compared to the other years.
It's crazy looking at Gary because, like, I don't know. I look at this every year, and every catcher, every single year, is not like significantly better than Gary, especially offensively. Defensively, you can pick out like a decent handful. But offensively, Gary's still going to get you like decent catcher numbers. The only better hitting catchers this year were Salvi, who went insane.
Yeah.
Posey, and I think the guy from Philly was still a little bit
Posey
better.
Was on his, Posey was on his way out.
Posey had
that bugged me.
His swan song.
On the way out.
Don't forget,
I think that's the worst.
Don't forget All-Star Mike Zunino.
Oh God, yeah.
Mike Zunino made no sense because
the Rays make no sense.
No, Mike Zunino made no sense because he was the worst hitter in baseball against righties and the best hitter in baseball against lefties. Like there was no in between. Like he was horrible against righties.
He was an all-star this year.
Worse at times, yeah.
He hit. Who else is he going against other than Salvi? All the rest of the American League catchers were horrible this year.
That's what what gets me tight. The sample size is what I keep saying is that, people want to hate on Gary. They're like, we got to get somebody else. Who else is there?
People are like, trade for nobody else. Barnhart. Like, you mean the 202? He was great. He's good defensively, but you mean the 202 hitter?
Come on, bro.
Like, at least Gary's giving us home run, giving us some pop. Yeah. Like, come on, let's not do that. But all right, let's get out of here. It's been 3 hours.
Listen, episode Shane, where we at right now? This is episode 26.
26.
Only 26 that's gonna come to mind because we've been talking about the Yankees all day is DJ LeMahieu, and that's it. If we want to talk anyone else, 26. I don't have anybody else on my mountaintop. That's not a jersey number.
Who else even wore number 26?
For the Yankees who knows? In sports, I can't even remember.
Yeah, 26 is not like a commonly worn number.
Right.
Not in this lifetime. Hey, man, keep checking us out, though. We got everything still out. We're still going to be on Podbean because you can cut this out. They just charged me. They just charged me this week. And I was getting ready to cancel, and we just got another year worth of it, but it's whatever. Despite that, we're going to be posting on YouTube. Keep checking out our channel. We're always on Spotify. We're always on Podbean, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Pandora Podcasts. That's 6. Keep checking out Shane's YouTube channel. He's still out there gaming with the Toronto Blue Jays whole roster, apparently.
Bums.
Straight bums, except Bo Bichette. Apparently, he's like a beast. Keep checking out our brand new TikTok. We on there posting our shorts. Check out our shorts also on YouTube. And I think that's most of it. That's all of our socials.
Sean, do you want them to find you on Twitter?
Sean, you're on Twitter.
I don't do anything on Twitter. You get very sporadic things on Twitter from me.
That's what they like.
Yeah.
That's what except this NFL weekend. Oh my God.
Greatest stretch of football I've ever seen in my life. Greatest stretch of football. Wait, let's not even go into that. Let's wait.
No, we're not going into that. And then I'm gonna hit stop so we can stop that and we can get into a whole nother conversation about this.
Let's not do that. Hey,
episode 26. Thanks for checking us out. This was the MLB Yankees draft 2011-2017. We got some weird players in here, but we made it work out. We got like a 12-team squad. And we go into the chip with this, all of us, all 4 of these teams in 4 different universes.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Kane's 25-game universe.
College schedule, and I got you.
College World Series. All right, y'all. Thanks.
Later.
Peace.